Hello my friends, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to learn how to make 5 absolutely delicious summer drinks. It's super hot here in New York City this week, so I figured drinks would be a perfect video to share with you because they're really hydrating. It's a great way to get in some extra water and it also tastes delicious. So we are making an iced matcha latte. This is kind of a spin on my traditional matcha latte, but it's served cold. I'm also going to show you how to make an iced mocha. This uses cold brew coffee, some raw cacao. It's really delicious. And then we're also making mocktails. So these could easily be jazzed up with alcohol if you want to take them to a party or something like that, but they're absolutely delicious on their own. They're perfect for the beach or a pool party. And we are making a watermelon juice with cucumber and lime. We're making a blackberry lemonade. And I'm also going to show you how to make my creamy peanut butter milkshake that uses no dairy. The secret is frozen bananas. So let's go ahead and dive into the video. So we're gonna start with my iced matcha latte, and to start this we are going to add our matcha powder into a small bowl, and then on top of that you'll add boiling water, but really it should be ideally 170 degrees, but just hot water. And then once you've got your water in there, we're only adding about 2 tablespoons. You're gonna just whisk it with a matcha whisk or a bamboo whisk, and it'll turn into a kind of thick green matcha paste. So I'm gonna link everything that I use in the description box below if you wanna get these exact tools. But then we are going to move over to our blender. And so the base of our matcha latte is going to be non-dairy milk. So we'll just add that into the blender along with some medicinal mushrooms, some ashwagandha powder, some vanilla bean powder, and some sweetener. And you guys, these are optional, so you don't have to add them if you don't want. And then I'm also adding in some coconut butter, which helps get it super creamy, as well as that matcha paste. And then we're just gonna blend that up until it's smooth and creamy, pour it over ice in a tall glass, and pop in a straw, and you're done. So the second drink we're making is an iced mocha, and the base of this is 1 cup of cold brewed coffee. You could also just use iced coffee, as well as some cacao powder, some maple syrup to sweeten. And then you're gonna blend that up and it'll get really nice and creamy. You can pour it into a glass. And then I like to pour non-dairy milk on top. It just makes it even more smooth and creamy, but you could just fill this up with coffee. It depends on how strong you want it. And then I just stir in the foam because it does definitely get super foamy, and that's all you have to do. So our third drink is a refreshing watermelon juice, and we're gonna start by blending up 2 cups of watermelon chunks, as well as 1 cup of chopped cucumber, 1/4 cup of lime juice, and 1/4 cup of coconut water. And then you're just gonna blend this up, and we are going to strain it with a nut milk bag. This just helps remove some of the pulp and chunks. So I put this nut milk bag over a Pyrex bowl, and then basically we're just pouring the watermelon juice into this nut milk bag, and then we're gonna squeeze out the juice and the pulp will remain intact. So I'm gonna link the nut milk bag that I have in the description box below, but you could also try to do this with cheesecloth. I haven't done it with cheesecloth, but I've heard it's worked. And you just squeeze out all of the juice and then discard the pulp. And then just pour the juice into a glass. And I garnish this with a slice of lime and a slice of cucumber, and this is such an amazing drink on a hot summer day. So our fourth drink is a sparkling blackberry lemonade, and we're gonna start by making our blackberry syrup. So we'll add blackberries into a small saucepan along with some maple syrup, and then just mash the blackberries together. I used a fork, but you could also use a muddler if you have one of those. And then just bring this mixture to a boil and let it simmer for about 10 minutes. It'll start to thicken up. You can stir it every once in a while. And then we'll just remove it from the heat and let this cool completely before you assemble your lemonades. So once we're ready to serve them, we can add some of that blackberry syrup into the bottom of a glass. And then you're gonna top this with fresh lemon juice. And then on top of the lemon juice, you're just gonna add some sparkling water, club soda. You could use a flavored seltzer if you want. Just pour it up to the brim and then garnish with a slice of lemon. And I love putting these blackberry things on there. I just think it looks really pretty. And if you wanna make this boozy, I think it's best with vodka or gin. And last but not least, we are making my creamy peanut butter milkshake. The base of it is frozen bananas, and we add those to a food processor, and then we just start to blend them up until they come together. Then you can add in some non-dairy milk as well as your peanut butter. And then honestly, you just blend this up until it is super creamy and smooth. You can add more non-dairy milk if it is too thick. You really want this to be the consistency of a milkshake. So it's kind of like soft serve ice cream or just really soft ice cream. Then you can just transfer this into your glass. It might get a little bit messy, but that's okay. And then to make this super decadent, I topped it with some coconut cream, but you could also do whipped cream if you have some of that. And then I did a nice hefty drizzle of peanut butter, and this honestly is such a decadent treat, but it's still super healthy. It's made with bananas, so you don't have to ever feel guilty about it, and it tastes like a creamy peanut butter milkshake. So I hope you guys love this recipe. And there you have it, my friends. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel already, I would love for you to join us here on YouTube. You can click the red button that is right below this video that will automatically subscribe you. And if you end up making any of these summer drinks, please share a photo with me on social media. It's like my favorite thing to do during the day is scroll through the photos that I'm tagged in, but also the hashtag. So you can tag me at Simply Quinoa or use the hashtag Simply Quinoa. That just helps me easily find your photos, and I am able to give you a like and some love in return. So thank you guys so much for being here. I absolutely love creating these videos for you. If you have other summer or even back to school themes that you would like to see in any future videos, definitely let me know because I'm always open to your feedback. Other than that, I hope you have a really great rest of your Tuesday, and I will see you on Friday with a brand new video. Bye!